So today's review is going to be on Lattafa Khamrah, the original, and let's go ahead and spray this one and let this dry down. As I go ahead and read out these notes for you, let's take a look at the atomizer. The atomizer is looking really good. I heard the atomizer used to be bad or really weak. This atomizer is not that, so pretty good atomizer. Glad they fixed that here. I see it does have the expiration dates as well as production date, which kind of explains that this was made 06/2024 and it expires 06/2029. Yep, so it's pretty neat. I actually didn't even notice that in the other box. Okay, so this one has it under, so this one's under here, and that means that this is a newer bottle. And I did get these from Burlington, both of them, so definitely go to Burlington if you want new bottles. You don't want to go and get an older bottle or anything, such as like online or eBay. You never know, someone might have had that scent for years and they want to get rid of it and it's closer to expiration. And keep in mind, fragrances do expire. I have gone through an expired fragrance before, and I still have it. I will be either mentioning it on the channel one day or just kind of like giving you my thoughts on that. But the main star of the show here is this one right here. And speaking of the other one, I will be spraying the other one as a comparison. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the comparison of this one. Now, the notes here are going to include top being cinnamon, you got nutmeg, bergamot, the middle of dates, praline, tuberose, mahonil, and the base of vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, mirrets, benzoin, and regal wood. So honestly, I wore a good amount of this one, as well as had other people wear this one as well, so that's why it has the usage that it does. My girlfriend really does like this one. So with that being said, the other thing here as well is that this one I haven't really used because I got this one not too long ago. I believe a couple months after I had this one. I did see two of these and I passed up on them, which wasn't a good idea because I probably should have went and bought the second one just in case I ran through these. But I figured that it was pretty redundant. It was very similar to the Kawa, but I haven't actually smelled them. Now on different hands I can actually smell the difference. There's a huge difference. You know, it's the same smell, it's the same scent, there's no doubt about it, but there is little like hints of other notes. There are missing notes and it's making it more noticeable. So in my opinion, I like them both equally, so there's not one that's better than the other. But if I did have to choose, just due to the unisex side of things, basically if I were to want something more manlier, I guess I'd go with the Kawa coffee. I do also like that candy notes in there. Not to say that I don't like whatever else is in here, like the good amount of florals and stuff. This does help it like good amount too. And one thing that I've noticed is that, oh yeah, that coffee one's insane. You really do notice that coffee once you've smelled them side by side, because before it would be like a hint of it, but no, you definitely get that coffee for sure. And it's making it pretty awesome. So I'm just glazing this Kawa right now, but what I'm trying to say about this one is this is a really good scent. When I started wearing it recently, because I haven't really used this that much, I did notice that it would stick on your skin for a very long time. So by the end of the day, when I'm like ready to go to bed, I will still get a smell of this. Now it's not like projecting as strong as the Kawa, because that one projects pretty well, especially if you overspray it. You could overspray this one and it will do the same thing basically, but it's more subtle, but it is more of a longer lasting scent, which is pretty insane. Honestly, I didn't realize that this scent... Sorry about the interruption. I was getting a little overboard and carried away anyways, but what I was trying to say about this scent is that this is a very long lasting scent. It's gonna last over 8 hours. It's definitely a good longevity scent. So it may be more of a skin scent after like 4 or 5 hours or whatever, but hey, it's still cool to like know you can go easy on the sprayer with this one and still smell it all day. So if you are a penny pincher, then this is going to be a wonderful scent that you don't have to overspray. So in the end, it's not costing you twice as much as it would have if you would have just got something that didn't have that happening. So this is that for this. So another thing that I did want to mention is the Kawa. It's a little off topic here, but the Kawa is a little bit more of a louder, stronger scent. This one's more subtle, so this one's more easy on the nose. The other one's a little more harsher. So if you go equal sprays, then at least like 6 or 8 sprays, the Kawa is going to be overpowering. This one's going to be very, very subtle, so it's going to be a lot more easier on the nose for the people around you, and that is actually a good thing. So I know sometimes with these fragrances you want the most louder projecting fragrances so everyone can notice you, but sometimes it becomes a little overboard. So this one's not going to do that, which is nice. So hey, it's going to be very soft around people. It's not going to be like, hey, I'm in your face or nothing. Another thing too is you are going to get a lot of these wonderful notes. You are getting a lot of that cinnamon, you're getting a lot of that nutmeg, you're going to get a lot of that the roses, the flowers are definitely here, kind of to make up for that coffee note. You're going to get some vanilla. The vanilla is a lot more stronger in this one than it is in the Kawa. Tonka bean's a little light on this one, but you're getting a great amount of that amber wood. And I really do like this one, guys. I really do. So if I had to rate this one, if I didn't already, I'm getting this one a 10 out of 10. It deserves a 10 out of 10. It's basically the same thing as the Kawa, just slightly different. And but different enough for it to be like its definite own sense. I wouldn't say it's redundant buying both of these, but if you were to choose one over the other, I honestly am kind of aiming more towards the Kawa because I do like that one just a wee bit more. I'm a huge fan of that coffee note that's in there. So what I was trying to say is knowing that the coffee note is more present there, now I smell it like I never have before. Especially smelling them side by side made me realize that the coffee is 100% there. So it's not like subtle or anything, it's actually like coffee. So that's wonderful. It made me like the Kawa just that much more. But yeah, like I said, it is a definite buy. Go out and get it. If you get it for $35 at Burlington, that's going to be your best bet. You're going to get the newest bottle. You're going to get the right bottle. I'm sure eBay or anywhere else could possibly fake these or have really old versions of these, and you don't want the version with the bad atomizer, because I heard a lot of bad stuff about that atomizer. So your best bet would be just pay the $5 extra and get the authentic product, because this is for sure going to be as authentic as it gets if you get it from there. You never know with these fragrance websites I have bought before. I'm not going to disclose which fragrance website it was, but I bought a fragrance that smelled a lot more watered down than it needed to, and I didn't know what it was about that. Speaking of watered down fragrances and whatnot, I came across a video of some guy, I'm not going to disclose his name either, but he did mention that these Lattafa these Lattafa fragrances age like fine wine. He literally compared it to some wine. So I thought that was kind of funny. So who knows, maybe the older the batch the better. Maybe that's the case, but if not, then you want something fresh, then definitely go to Burlington and get it from there. That's where I've seen this one. That's where I saw the Kawa, and I'm glad I did pick up both of them. Thinking about it now, I did mention a second bottle of this that I saw and I passed up on it. I'm okay with just these two. I have other fragrances I have to eventually get to, so it's not going to be like these are the end all be all. So I'm okay with these. I will go ahead and conclude this. After all, I can get this online for cheap anyways. They're like 30 bucks or whatever. But now I have the authentic product to go off of, and this way, if you ever want to test something like what I did with this Miyake, it was like very, very expensive. But I went ahead and I bought it at a very expensive rate because I wanted to see what I'm going off of, so I know if I buy it online, that's not going to be my first impression from the one online. It's going to be the actual authentic product. But I'm rambling at this point in time, but yeah, if you guys see this one, definitely buy it. If you see the other one, buy it too. Buy them as a bundle. You're not going to be upset. You're not going to think it's the same scent. Even if it is, why wouldn't you want 6.7 fluid ounces of this? Maybe stop it at 2 bottles. You wouldn't want to go and get like 3 or 4 of these unless you really like the scent and you believe in backups, or if you're running low, then yeah, go for it. But once again, I am just going off on a tangent here. I gotta get back to what I was doing. I will conclude this video, and I wish you guys a wonderful day. If you guys reached to the end here, make sure you leave a like and comments if you want any other reviews out there, any suggestions, or comment what you think about this one. Have a good one.